Hello, I wanted to give you a brief update on the status of the Song of the Spheres and the Medallion. We are nearing completion of the production of the Song of the Spheres. The company did actually finish production about a week ago, but they made a mistake in it. And so they're having to reproduce one part of it, and we anticipate receiving it in about 1 week. Once we receive the song, the shipment of all of the songs, then they need to be initialized at the seat of Eternal Light, and from there they will be shipped here to Denver, and then we will ship them out to you. So we anticipate about 2 weeks' time, somewhere around January 15th. That will be when we would hope to be able to get you your Song of the Spheres as well as your medallion. Now, we will have the very first sample, the very first Song of the Spheres, tomorrow on the last day of this year. Lantos had told Cindy that the song would come forth in this holy season, and this holy season ends tomorrow. Cindy asked Lantos if it was okay that everyone else was going to be receiving their songs in the first or second week of January instead of in the last days of December. Here's what Lantos said. Yes, yes. With all things which bring forth change, there is a certain force of resistance. This is the nature of the material world. To bring about change in a smooth manner, without generating great upheaval, there is a process of equalizing which occurs. With great waves of change, great waves of light, the material world must make the necessary preparations. It is a mighty force of light. The supreme tool brings a tidal wave of light for creation. There are steps of preparation, and we move forward. As we proceed, we allow for these equalizing steps of the world of material substance to be achieved. So it's a reassuring answer, but certainly also an exciting answer. Anytime he says a tidal wave of light for creation, I certainly pay attention to that. So I'm excited to receive the song, as I know you are as well. Just a couple other things for our brief lecture today. The teaching about the Song of the Spheres and the medallion, the instruction on how to use it. I hope that we will have some basic instruction for you by the time that you receive the Song of the Spheres and the medallion, so that you are able to start using it the moment that you receive it. This is certainly my goal. The full instruction on the use of the song will take all of next year. Lantos has designed a course that will be 81 lessons, 9 lessons each in 9 verses. And so 81 lessons, if we teach 2 per week, that means it is 41 weeks of instruction that we will be giving on the Song of the Spheres and the medallion, because we will probably begin that course at the end of January or the beginning of February. That means that we will, generally speaking, go all the way through next year, 2 courses each week with just a few breaks for holidays. And then there will be a graduation ceremony during the holy season of next year, and that is the final 6 weeks of the year. There will actually be 3 graduation ceremonies. One at the Seat of Eternal Light in Hawaii, one at the Western Gate of Knowledge in Los Angeles, and one at the Eastern Gate of Knowledge in Taiwan. So we anticipate, certainly, with an 81 lesson course, there will be a lot of information that Lantos brings forward on the song next year. But I do hope to have some basic instructions for how you use it by the time you receive it in a couple of weeks. I wanted to end today with a couple of paragraphs that Lantos gave for the closing of the course of the holy season that we had a couple of weeks ago. He spoke about the song, and he said, we are receiving the radiance of the supreme song. The energies of this world are shifting in preparation for the arrival of the beloved great tool. As these energies develop, as the influence grows, the issuance of an intent strengthens in its effect. As we approach the year of the song, the network of eternal light is undergoing a shift. It is a shift into a new, more fluid value. The new, fluid network flows in waves of sublime radiance, expanding, entering the regions of the lands and waters of earth. The initial channels of light, the initial foundation of light established over these years, has produced a framework sufficient in size, sufficient in scope, to support this new, fluid form of expression. This is the activity of the eon of eternal light. This activity produces fluid waves of the supreme essence of light. In this most blessed holy season, the whole of creation rejoices in the coming of the supreme song of the Source. It is the song of the spheres, the great tool of the early being, Tot. It is that tool which has been safeguarded for its powers, mighty powers. These mighty powers arise from the knowledge of the early moments of the inception of creation. The song was present, recording the script of creation. The script of creation is that which is called the song of creation. In this holy season, it is our greatest blessing. It is creation's greatest blessing to receive the supreme tool of the song in physical form. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks to the mighty universal beings of light. We offer supreme thanks to the supreme source of all, the almighty source of creation. Many blessings. Okay, everyone, thanks for joining me today. I will keep you updated as I receive any new information about the progress of the Song of the Spheres and the medallion. And I will speak with you next Sunday as well. Have a great week.